In the meantime, let's get right on over to our chief meteorologist, Kevin Robinson, to tell us what we can expect in the morning. Nearly 100 school districts across greater Cincinnati already canceling classes, Kevin.
Yeah, it's always a tough call when the snow comes in the morning or mid-morning into the early afternoon. So that appears to be what we're facing here. It may not be snowing soon as you walk out the door in the morning, but probably shortly thereafter, within probably 1 or 2 hours, you're likely to start to see snowfall across the area. And here's the thing, because the ground is so cold that once the snow starts, it should pick up in intensity fairly rapidly. That's one thing I've been noticing with this system, is that it starts to snow and then it gets going pretty quickly, and that will likely allow the roads to become snow covered. Again, generally 1 to 3 for most of us, but there will be a corridor that sees a little bit more than that. So here's kind of the breakdown of the timeline. If you leave earlier in that window of the morning commute, likely not to encounter much, if any, snow at all out there or have any issues. But let's say you're one of those folks that leaves at 8 or 9. I think by that point, snow is flying pretty good for us, and it could be heavy through the early afternoon before tapering off after about 3 or 4 tomorrow afternoon. So in general, 1 to 3 inches for most of us. It's really difficult, though, to pinpoint a small corridor of where that heaviest snow will be. But we've tried to do that here, and I think it's going to be somewhere near the metro and then generally down the Ohio River east of Cincinnati. So anyone in this blue shading area could overachieve there with the snowfall over 3 inches. So that would be the most likely area here from around the metro and then east. So it's going to be a tricky call, but someone in this area will pick up some of the higher end snowfall amounts. Show you how it looks here on Futurecast. And remember, as I mentioned, if you leave early in that commute window, 5, 6 a.m., or even earlier than that, you should be pretty fine. But watch what happens as the bands of snow move in. There's a look at 7. And then by 9, I think we could already have issues developing in terms of snow-covered roads across the tri-state in the morning. And at this point, it only goes downhill through lunchtime as the snow expands. And watch, may even become heavier in spots as we start to see some really dark blues showing up. So I certainly think, regardless of whether or not you wind up with 2 inches or you get 4, it's not going to matter, because it's still going to be problematic out there given the cold ground and all the snow that's still already left on the roads. So by 4 or 5, the snow begins to get out of here and we settle back into the cold tomorrow night. So here's a look at the winter weather advisory that is currently in effect for the entire, or at least most of the WLWT viewing area, with the exception of Fayette and Union counties. Radar, as you can see behind me, is quiet. How are our temperatures right now? Generally on either side of 30 for the most part. I know we're talking a lot about snow, but it's hard to believe today was actually the warmest day in about a week for us. We're at 29 here tonight. The rest of the night, temperatures drop back into the mid-20s. You see the impact icons go up there in the morning after 6 for the snow that will likely impact us through a good chunk of the day. So quiet and cold the rest of the night. We'll see about getting down into the mid-20s there, maybe close to 24. About 29 to 30 tomorrow. Snow heavy at times, ending by the evening out there. Here's a look at your planner. Again, the icons here with the impact sign indicating that snow from mid-morning through the early afternoon. Here's your 7-day forecast. This snowmaker basically helps to reinforce the cold we already have in place. If there's any good news, is that while it remains cold this week, make no mistake about it, the cold looks less brutal, Mike and Cherie. 20s are certainly a lot better than teens for highs. And after the snow, we could get down into the single digits again at night. Still think Friday we creep above freezing, but that only allows another blast of cold air in here to come through over the weekend.
All righty, Kevin, thank you again. Those closings for schools on your screen right now.